ये बोला तुम लोग आगे पीछे चलने के लिए आ रहे हैं।
शिल प्रभुपाद के श्री गौर निताय के श्री कृष्ण बलराम के ललित शाखा देवी राधा श्याम सुंदर के गिरिराज महाराज के निताय गौ प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। गोवर्धन पूजा की जय।
गो पूजा की जय। So thank you everyone. Please everyone settle down. Maharaj, can you need a chair? Okay. So please everyone settle down. Feel comfortable and.
कोई लड्डू ला रहा है क्या? मैं लड्डू लेके आता हूँ।
Goshala, on this very auspicious occasion of Goaw Puja and Govardhan Puja, I would like to welcome all the sannyasis and Prabhupada.
चप्पल कहाँ है गुरु महाराज का? अरे ये कौन पकड़ेगा इसको? अरे चप्पल वाला कहाँ है?
So there will be a very big bowl offering while the class is going on. And then please, all the sannyasis, the senior devotees and Srila Prabhupada's disciples particularly, at the end of the program, there will be a special prasadam for you where all those prasadams will be served to you. This will be just outside here, across this compound, inside the Goshala. So please don't go early, please stay for that. For the rest of all the devotees, the prasadam will be when you come in. There's the Gomata office, when there is one big panda, and the prasadam will be served there. So please everyone settle down, and I want to welcome His Holiness Kadamba Swami, who is kindly going to enlighten us on this day of Goaw Puja and Govardhan Puja. So I will hand over the ceremony to him. Hare Krishna. His Holiness Kadamba Swami ki jai. Gomata ki jai.
माता जी हट जाइए। साइड 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 साइड।
फोन उठाओ पहले अपना, 1 घंटे से फोन कर रहे हैं।
साइलेंट 10 बार फोन कर दो।
ये तो चप्पल मत करो ऐसे, बिल्कुल फोन को साइलेंट में रखा है। फिर हमारा जो है गाड़ी में चप्पल क्या कर रहा है,
रोजी होते हो।
पहले साइलेंट फोन को अनसाइलेंट करो।
आपको तो मैं डिलीवरी नहीं देखी किधर स्कूटी उन्होंने रख के जाके आप गाड़ी में रख दो। कौन बोला?
महाराज का फोन है।
Go get some ladus. Bucket. I hold it. Already fed them. Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Maharaj is asking if you're chanting it round.
मेरे को महाराज जी महाराज जी
Haribol! When are you coming back? We're waiting for you.
गुरु महाराज की जय। परम पूज्य श्री गोपाल कृष्ण महाराज गोस्वामी की।
सब हट जाइए, फोटो ले लेंगे।
आप अंदर चले जाओ, अंदर
हाँ
अंदर जाओ बेटा, अंदर
पीछे देखिए
अंदर से मारेंगे नहीं। हाँ महाराज का फोन
नहीं व्हाट सबसे करो वो तो गौशाला में आए हाँ और आगे महाराज का फोन है।
The Caricom paths would no longer be so roads, but they would again be a nice sandy path. And so, a Vrindavan filled with cows. Bullock cars being the natural means of transport. So, in this way,
महाराज की
around the cows. Not only the Vaishya community, but obviously all the various ashrams were without ghee, no sacrifice, no grain. So in this day, there was an intimate relationship with the cows. And it said one should always protect the cows, even if cows are not giving any milk. Then still and urine will be beneficial. It said that when Krishna was herding the cows and bulls, it said he was not using any stick. Rather, our boys would control the animals by making various sounds. And it said Krishna was separating all the bulls according to age and size. There were big ones, then there were ones that were ready to be oxen, then there were bulls with humps, there were big horn bulls with big humps, there were old bulls, and Krishna very expertly separated all the bulls in different categories. And there were big bulls with rings in their noses which would be tied to a pole. And of course, we see Krishna and Balaram always carried a silken robe across their shoulders and would tie the yogi, tie them in legs because sometimes anyway, that is the practice for the day. Anyhow, the protection of the cows, the receivable action, this Vaishya Karma Swabhava, the business of the Vaishyas. That is the foundation of a proper society. So sooner or later, we also, instead of sitting behind computers, will have to go back towards dealing with cows. And then later, when Krishna lived in Dwarka, and Krishna was in Dwarka, now living in royalty. At that time, even in the morning, early in the morning, is described in the Krishna book, in the chapter called Krishna's Daily Activities, chapter 70. And it says, early in the morning when Krishna rises, he wakes up with auspicious sounds and prayers. And then one of the first things he does is looking at statues of cows. So even in Dwarka, although now he looks like a prince, still he's looking at the statues of cows. So that brings great auspiciousness. So we are very happy to worship statues of cows, a golden calf for preaching, for his pleasure. We are also worshipping the golden calf in our tradition. Why not? The cow is worshipable. All the demigods, says the Padma Purana, reside within the body of the cow. The Padma Purana gives many instructions about how to take care of cows. And there's one description, it says, the Goshala should be so nice, it should be just as clean and comfortable as our personal couch. And it says it should never be cold in the Goshala, and there should never be any dust. There should be no cow dung, urine, or food remnants in the Goshala. It should be very nice and very, very clean. And this, of course, is really the spirit of taking care of the cows. In the past, I have been temple president in the Krishna Balaram Mandir, and when I became temple president, the GBC told me we have many, many bulls, and across the river there is one Baba, and he takes bulls. So why don't you go there and ask him if he's willing to take some bulls? So, and then it was arranged that someone was taking me there. So one of my first assignments in the first few days was to go to talk to this Baba about taking 30, 40 bulls. So I went there. On the way, they told me he's a Nanga Baba. He is always naked. Yeah? And they told me some more. They said he walks around with a trident and he goes to trains and he breaks the lock of the trains because they are sending the cows to states where cow slaughter is not forbidden. He breaks the lock, he takes them off the train, and if anybody says anything, then he shows his trident. And since he's a holy man, nobody stops him. So they said he has 475 cows. So a huge number. At that time then, when we arrived, the Baba was seated under it was winter, and the Baba was seated under some tarpaulin with a fire. We also sat next to him, and the devotee was with me, started coughing, and the Baba said, "A bit smoky, isn't it?" A tough dude, that was for sure. So then he said, how he maintained the cows and why. He said once he had been in some ashram, stayed there, and they said, after the night, how will you pay for your stay? He said, pay? I have no pockets. All I have is a trident. Is that what you want? He said, no, it says in the Vedas, if you take someone's salt, then you owe a debt. He says, if it says in the Vedas, then I owe a debt. What do you want? He said, we want that you go to Vrindavan and protect the cows. From that day on, he did it. And he was here in Vrindavan, single-handedly protecting cows. He used to stand on the road with his trident, and if villagers would come by with some tractor with busa, cow feed, he would say, this goes to my cows. He said the villagers used to drive around to avoid him. And somehow or other, single-handedly, he maintained 475 cows in this way. He said, sometimes my cow don't eat, then the village also doesn't eat. He said, if that doesn't help, then I beat somebody up, and then usually my cows eat. So he was really taking care of them very nicely. And then we spoke about our bulls. And he said, oh, let me show you our goshala. And he showed the goshala. And then he said, and here in this place we're going to build a beautiful place for the goshala. So it's going to be like a very nice building with very, very nice, decorations and so on. Very good facility. And that is where you will put your 30 bulls. So he was a good businessman also. Anyway, such dedication. I remember that when Pumarupa left his body, who did care for cows, that this Baba also came to offer his respects. Protecting the cows is the most glorious service. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, there's a description how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu